If you knew 100% that everything was going to work out and that you were going to be just fine, would you keep going through with it? Typically, the answer should be yes, because when we know that the result will happen exactly the way we know it's going to happen, we usually go through with it because there's certainty there. But when there's uncertainty, we are worried, we are anxious, we are stressed. But a lot of that gets eliminated when you can rely on self trust. When you can sit with yourself and say, no matter how this goes, I will be okay because I have this relationship with myself and I love myself. I will be okay. You're able to step into situations with a different mindset and energy, and that worry starts to kind of melt away. Because why worry when you have yourself? Why be stressed when you have yourself? You know you're going to have you. You don't know if the other person or other thing or whatever outside of you is going to be there. That's relative change. But you know you're going to have you. And as long as you have a great relationship with you and you know that you're smart, you're intelligent, you're wise, you're capable, you are going to help you through everything. You are your own CEO. You are your own employee. You are your own guidance counselor. You have you. You will always have you. So, why do we worry about the outcome of the situation when we have ourselves? Are you not smart enough to get out of the situation? Do you not feel clever enough to get yourself out of bondage? Do you feel like this will just completely end your life? It won't. But you just think it does because of the timing right now. But if you fully trusted yourself to have the power to go through with it, no matter how comfortable or uncomfortable it is, if you fully relied on yourself and your own ability, you would get through it just fine. And you would do it graciously. And even if it flopped, you'd be like, you know what? I can start again. I can do it again. I can try something different because I have myself. I'm not dead, so there's always another day to do it. I can go to sleep and wake up the next day. I can cry about it tonight, but tomorrow I can go do something about it. So a lot of us are stressed about worldly things. We are stressed about credit scores and evictions, and we're stressed about death of people around us, and we're stressed about relationships ending and breakups. And these are completely normal. I'm not saying you shouldn't have this type of stress. But what I am saying is we need to take more of our power back in understanding I don't feel good right now. This is very uncomfortable. And this may not work out the way I think it's going to work out. But I'm going to be all right. I'm going to experience the grief, the sadness, the pain of this situation, but I'm going to be okay. I've been okay up until this point. I've lasted this many years. I'm going to continue lasting. I'm going to make it through this. I'm going to make it through this. And that mindset makes the entire situation 10 times easier. Does it fix the problem always? No, but it makes it 10 times easier when we can have self reliance and we're not placing it over the here and placing it over here and placing it over here and understanding it's here, it's us, it's right now. I'll give you an example. You are dating someone, you are scared of being cheated on. That is very scary. Someone is going to betray you and break your trust. That is very scary. I'm worried about that happening. I'm worrying that that is happening now. But my question to you is, will that kill you? Will you will you physically combust and explode because that happened? No. If we understand human biology, that shouldn't be happening. I'd be worried about you. I would be worried if that was happening. But you're not going to explode. You're going to be fine. You're going to be upset. You're going to be regretful. You're going to be sad about it initially. It's going to bother you. Perfectly normal, perfectly human. We're not talking about that right now. You need to understand moving forward, no matter of this happening and being the reality right now or not, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to date someone better. I'm going to date someone new. I'm going to be in different relationships and someone will treat me better. And I rely on myself and I have the what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? I have the foresight in knowing that I'm going to be with myself and I'm going to be okay and I can walk myself over there. So I'm not where I want to be, but I can walk with myself over there. I have the power, whatever you believe, God, the universe inside of me. I have this power. I have this innate ability to get to where I'm going to be. So I may be on the floor right now. I may be on the floor crying. I may be really upset, but I'm going to crawl if I have to. I'm going to walk if I have to. I'm going to run if I have to. Either way, I'm going to use my abilities, what I got inside of me to get to where I'm going. And that this situation will not plague me. It will not be my bondage. It will not be my captivity forever. It may hurt now. It won't hurt forever because I'm with myself and I'm going to comfort myself and I'm going to do what's healthy, what's good for me to get out of this situation. Discomfort doesn't have to be always. It's just right now. Discomfort is part of the human experience and I don't have to be worried about it because I'm going to experience discomfort again in a different way. So I just have to build my resilience, my resistance to discomfort, and not resistance in a way of avoiding it, but resistance in a sense of it's not going to destroy my entire life. I'm not going to allow me not being comfortable and me being cheated on, lied to, this and that. I'm not going to make myself a victim to this. I'm going to go past this and I'm going to be better than this situation. And in this video, I want you to honor yourself. I want you to see yourself and I want you to acknowledge yourself. You are a product of the universe. The Big Bang happened and now you are here. You are a product of the Big Bang. You are literally made of the same stuff that's in the stars. You are made out of stardust. You have nitrogen, hydrogen in you. You have the same elements that's out there in the universe. You are something special. You matter. You are no different than the planets and no different than the stars. And you're no different than the galaxies out there. They're made out of the same elements. The composition is different. You are something special. Honor yourself, honor your power, honor what you can do. Everything has a different realm of power, but everything still has power. So understand that you have power over the situation and authority over this situation. And if you got yourself into the situation, you can get yourself out the situation. Time is going to be a factor. It may take a little bit longer. It may take shorter time, but you're going to get through it. You need to rely on yourself. You need to understand your power and you need to acknowledge your power. Understand the sacrifices that have been made for you to exist on this planet by your parents and their parents and their parents and their parents. Honor that. Honor that I can get through this. Honor the fact that there's an ancestor years and years and years ago who went through something worse than what you're going through. What you're going through is probably minimal to what has been experienced of the past. You have more access. You're able to have a phone. You're able to have internet resources and ways to make it through. What you need to add into that mixture is belief in self, belief that I can do this. And if you add that mixture in with the resources that you have, you can use those resources, those ingredients to cook up something that is going to be delicious for you in your life. Use the resources, the ingredients around you with your belief and knowing I'm going to make it taste good. I'm going to make the best meal out of my life that I can because I got these ingredients and I got my own self belief and trust. I can slap something together that's going to be perfect for me. So if you made it to this part of the video, I want to say thank you. I want you to comment down below if you made it to the end of this video. Honor. So I want you to comment because I want to know who made it to the very end. So that's the code word. And with that being said, I just want to say I appreciate you guys again. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all those amazing, beautiful things. I will definitely see you guys in my next video. See you later.